Now from your exclusive home ball, MLB The Show is on the air. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
This is a lineup that features so many young kids on this team, and generally you know you're going to have to live with their mistakes, but what you do is you ride that youth and enthusiasm to each victory.
Number 34 is on the mound for game 2. Miles Cooper will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
First pitch is a splitter for a called strike.
Come on, big guy, stay hot up there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, stay hot now.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Keep it rolling.
The way. Chops it. All even at 2-2. Here it is.
Stay hot right now. Stay hot.
Slapped hard the opposite way.
Nice drive.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Number 49 will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Right side. Oh, and this goes right past him. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
You have got to be kidding me. You're not going to see this ever. I mean, this is a base hit all day long, but he comes up firing from his outfield position, and they wind up getting a force on the play.
Attaboy.
Coming to the plate now, Miles Cooper, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Hard liner towards short.
Find the ball, find the ball.
You're here. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. 3 innings complete, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Miles Cooper gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Miles Cooper.
To the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curve low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is hit hard up the middle.
Take a look,
and
find
this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there, and he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him.
Number 49 steps in now.
Come on.
0-1, here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Number 65 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Shot toward right
Yeah,
center,
baby, drove
and
that
that'll
one.
get down for a base hit.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Stepping in, Gregor Blanco. He singled his last
have a
time
rip,
up.
kid. Here you go.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left.
All right,
Fielded
right here,
cleanly
right here. Find the
to
ball.
second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase.
One down, one down.
Number 14 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Opportunity to get something going.
Way to get dirty. The throw. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Let's take a look at that play at first here in show motion. He's close to making a great save here. You can see him try to backhand it, but it doesn't quite want to stay in the glove. May have hit him more in the palm, and he can't prevent the throwing error.
Miles Cooper will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Clutch up, drive him in for us.
He's set. Here it comes. The fastball
Hey,
here as he'll
good
take a
look.
look
Who
at
got
ball
down there?
one.
Good look,
1-0.
huh?
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 68 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Forrest
now, here we go.
Wall digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1-for-5 effort thus far.
Yeah, and you know, guys, the
Let's get out of
difference
it.
between
Two
a
outs
2
now,
for
easy
6
way.
and a 1 for 6 is a big deal. So let's see what he can do here.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Isotopes lead it 8-4. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
Here now is our final line.
So that just about does it for EK, Psycho, and the crew. Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Albuquerque Isotopes and the Reno Aces. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Zach Godley will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see.
Miles Cooper will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah,
Come on, big dog,
and you
stay hot.
look
Let's go.
back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Hey, stay hot now. Hey, keep it going. Stay hot, huh? Stay
He's
hot.
set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second.
Run it
Right
out, run it
to
out,
him.
dig.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still nothing. Now to the plate, Miles Cooper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another
Let's
ground
go
ball out
right
of him
here.
right here.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Pick one out. Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, need you
When
right
you're
here,
in a
one
key
time.
spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. On the ground to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Aces on top, 2-0. Jordan Patterson is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
On the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Miles Cooper will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something
Here we
he's
go.
really
Come on now.
focused on.
One time.
He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. He's got
Beat
it.
it out. Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, this is going to prove to be a costly error because this becomes a dead ball situation. And that means that those runners automatically move up to second.
Christian Walker. You, because you're the one sitting next to me, do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
On the ground to the left side.
Right here, find the ball.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The batter number 4.
Oh, man, and with 2 outs, too. No excuse for this. You just can't keep forcing your pitcher to get 4 outs every inning. But he's going to have to do so here, as this is going to be scored a throwing error.
Hey, one pitch right
Daniel
here.
Descalso digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Hit toward the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
All right, hold up, right here.
Well, you got a good pitch to hit. This is out over the plate, and he knows just what to do with it. Drives this one to right field and picks up that RBI from third.
Miles Cooper steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Miles Cooper.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. This crowd, not a huge one strictly in terms of numbers, has definitely had plenty to cheer about.
Yeah, they have been a very vocal bunch, that's for sure.
Go, big dog.
These are the true fans out there on a night like
great
this.
take up there.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
2-1, here it is. To short. Fielded
Come
cleanly.
on, get here.
A quick out number 1.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Aces are wild. They win it 5-0.
5 runs.
Good night, everybody.
12 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. For the Isotopes, no runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45.
Matt Vasgersian back to count down with you toward PCL baseball on the minor league pregame show with today's version of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Miles Cooper is our man to watch as he put together a month to remember. You can see there on the screen his output has been nothing short of dominant.
Yeah, you got that right, Matt. We all know baseball is a game of the ups, the downs, even for the elite players, but he is certainly experiencing one of those ups right now. No one has had much success against him over the last month, and you've got to believe that if he keeps this up, he'll be pretty soon. I know he's a top prospect, and the big club will do its best to let him develop properly down here in the minors, but it's hard. It is hard to ignore a guy that's producing like this.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Albuquerque Isotopes and the Reno Aces. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. He's been a really tough out this year, bringing it.
Miles Cooper will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, guys, I don't think I'd worry too much about yesterday if I was him, because look at that batting average he's sporting.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Eric, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And with the loss yesterday, that means they've dropped 2 of the first 3 in this series. So if form holds, they're due to come back and win this one, and they'll end up splitting the series.
2 out here and a runner at second. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the third base line. To his
turn
right,
and have a look.
Noah. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Miles Cooper stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Miles Cooper.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, you got it. No
In
one
there,
better.
strike
Let's go,
one.
kid.
No one out with a runner at second.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Hey, see it and rip it
Has
up
to
there.
be thinking strikeout here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Make it yours. Hey, you can't find it. Be patient, huh? Make it come to you.
Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
First baseman, number 17.
Christian Walker stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Right now.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, this is due justice for the guy on the mound. He probably should have had the strikeout on the last pitch, but, you know, at the plate, you got to know you're not going to get that pitch called a ball twice in a row.
Daniel Descalzo steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Let's train our show motion camera on that runner at first base. Here, he might have had a shot to get around to third, but you see him have to hold up.
John Ryan Murphy in now, hopped out in his first trip.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2.
All right, you're here.
One.
You're here.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball.
Hey,
Tom
2 away
Murphy
now.
steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Oh, what a dive. To first. He's out.
Oh, love it.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Number 53,
Hey, two outs
indeed,
here,
will
two
bat
outs.
for himself here with his guys up by 2 here in inning number 6.
Well, I think this is the right move right here, Matt.
Strike out
He's
right
throwing
now.
the
Let's go,
ball
baby.
well, and, you know, maybe he can do something at the plate, too.
To third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, you'll get another look at this. This ball's
Number
hit sharply,
68.
so it gets on him pretty quickly. He's able to knock it down, but they weren't going to have a play after that. That should go down as an infield single.
Miles Cooper will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance.
See it, drive it. Let's go.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. Solo shot to right center as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
This is the same guy that drove in their only run earlier in the game, so he's had a pretty good afternoon at the plate. Here he gets a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse, and he knows what to do with it when you leave a pitch there.
Daniel Castro ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Hey, sit
This
him
one,
down. Strike him
everything
out.
we
Here
could
go.
have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Hit to third. Cooper scoops it up. On to first. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, the pitcher, Scott Ober.
Miles Cooper
Here we
will
go.
stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
See you drive it. Let's go, big dog. Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Hey, let it
The
fly, let it
windup
fly.
and the 1-0 pitch. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through it. Let's go.
A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Ripped on the ground to first.
Dig, 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 dig.
Loves it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at something.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on.